So boys and girls, in this video I'm going to show you how I muddled my way through getting the top lifter plate off and all the linkage and the hydraulic pump out. Hopefully it'll make it easier for you fellas. I've sort of been muddling my way through, but we got there, it's all apart. The next video I'll be stripping the pump down, and we've already pushed out the pin and bushes, but I'll be going through refurb of that. But yeah, this is how we got to where I am at the minute. It's probably going to jump backwards and forwards because some things I did ask about face, so when I put it in the video you'll see as it should be done, I guess, or the way it will come apart easily without having to do what I did, which is a bit of a mucking around, but hopefully it makes it easier for you fellas. So the next little job I'm going to do on this old girl is going to pull off this lifter cover. It looks like a real prick, and it is a real prick because I've just tried to get this pin out the back, which does this link here, and it is solid, so I might have to get a bit medieval on it and cut it off because it's not budging. The pin is solid, so if I cut the pin, and I'll probably have to sacrifice this pivot here as well. And I believe you can get them. I hope you can get them, otherwise I'll have to make one. But yeah, I'm going to probably cut that apart to get it off because it's absolutely solid. Then I can either heat this up and punch this pin out in bits, or drill it out or whatever. And I'll have to get another pin because I need to get that bit off. I think I want to take these off. I can't get these pins out here either. They're seized into here. So once I've got them off, I should be able to press them out. Take them. I haven't got a press, but my mate's got one, so I might be able to take it there and press them out. Yeah, and see how this bloody thing comes off. As I say, it looks like a real mission. I'll probably take them side covers off and have a look through them holes to see what I'm dealing with. And then there's a sump on it as well, so I suppose I can pull that off and have a look up in there, see what's going on. It's got no oil in it, so it should be clean-ish anyway. So first thing I do is take off these lock tabs and rattle these off and see if these are going to budge. If the rest of it's anything to go by, probably not, but I'll have to get some heat on it and use some bag language on it to get it off, I guess. But yeah, I'm going to try and get these off in a sec. Right, the first thing, bend these tabs out of the way. Set out of the way. See if this little rattle gun will get them out. Yes. Yes indeed. Well, that looks very grim, doesn't it? Very grim. Don't fancy the chances. I suppose anyway, see what's going to come off is give it a smack. If I lift that up. I don't know if that moved or not. I might get a bit of wood and just block this up, hold it up so I can get a better clomp on it. Like that. I suppose I can always apply some heat as well. Try this first. I think it's moved a little tiny bit. about 1/2 millimetre, I'd say. Not a lot, but I think I'm going to introduce some warmth into its life. I'll heat this up and I'll come back, see if it moves. Just going to see if I can get this other pin out here. It's a bit of an asshole. It's seized into here, so might give it a little bit of heat. See if we can get the bugger off. I just spied inside by this pump where the forks come down. There's another plate I've got to take off, so I should see if I can get my hands inside and pull that off as well in a minute. And then we can pull out the PTO and hopefully that sump will come off. Let's give that a crack. This wood down there. I'm eating that with a copper mallet and that's deforming it, so I'd say that ain't coming out. So I might try and get this other arm off instead, which is a absolute bastard. So they're very rusty. Alright, we'll do that instead. And then maybe I'll be able to press that or drill it out and put new pins in it, but yeah, not fun that, not a fun job. Right, because I haven't evolved and grown another pair of hands yet or anything, I've just put my blow lamp on a stand. I don't know if you can see that. Very technically done. So that'll get that side, and I'll get the other blow lamp on the other side. Hopefully, with our big camera, we'll get that one to go as well. Right, well I got that bugger off with extreme heat, 2 blow lamps, me on one side and Dick on the other side with a blow lamp, but she's pretty rusty. No wonder it was a prick to come off, and it broke my puller as well, so I've got to fix my puller. So that's one side off. I'm just going to take this plate off the side here and have a look in this hole where the dipstick goes. See what we've got to deal with, because I've got the complete gaskets for this. And it comes with all these side gaskets and everything. Oh, blimey. There's quite a lot going on in there. There is. So what does what? PTO. There is quite a lot in there, and there's a little, what's that bloody thing? Yeah, I might have to take the sump off of this as well, because it looks like a lot of bolts I've got to get to. There's a big forky bit sticking down inside there. A forky bit, yeah, that's right. And it's got 2 11/16 head bolts or 1/2 inch, so looks like there's a bit I've got to take off there. So that forky bit is attached to the top. So yeah, I reckon I've got to take this sump off. And then that there looks like there's the, get a regular look in there, that must be the hydraulic pump in there. Yeah. She's quite dirty, so it needs a bloody good clean, so the sump's got to come off anyway. So let's settle that argument, isn't it? So I should pull the sump off and that is just a load of 11/16 bolts, so I might do that now. I don't know if that hydraulic pump's fitted to that as well. Don't know. No, there must be a shaft going through there. Mustn't there? Anyway, what I'll do, I shall clean my floor a bit of all the refuge and all the oil and crap from getting that linkage off, which was a real prick, to be fair. Not something I don't think I want to be doing every day, because yeah, I think I'm definitely going to buy myself a little oxy set, because it will make it a lot easier for stuff like that. Because it took ages to heat up, that's why I didn't video it. So anyway, let me pull this sump off. I shall move the camera so you can see what's going on down there. There we go. I'll leave that to heat up for a while, and then I'll come back and bash the shit out of it. Not really sure what's moving, something's moving, but it might not be the bit I want. But anyway, hopefully I don't break it. Moved a little tiny bit. Very, very slowly but surely coming. There we go, next one's off. Whew. That's not easy. Dismantle my other arm now. I think that deserves a cup of tea, governor. Because that was an absolute prick of a job. There must be a better way of doing it, but I don't know. Anyway, it's off now. So I'm going to put the kettle on, have a quick cuppa, catch my breath, and then I can disconnect the bolts from this little, there's a little collar in there. I'll disconnect that, and hopefully, yeah, hopefully I can get that piece out without breaking anything. Anyway, let's see how we get on. Cup of tea time, governor. So hopefully you can see that. That's a little 7/16 bolt, which I'm hoping I can get to from this side and the other side through that little hole. God knows how I'm going to get it back in again, because it looks like an absolute nightmare. But that's a little aluminium bit on there. It's like a, it looks like it slides back and forward on that shaft, but hopefully, can we get a socket on there? Ooh. Yes, we can. Just about. I might put a universal joint on there. Yeah, I'll go and get a UJ, and that'll make it a little bit easier. Just drain the last of the oil out of the rear diff there, and it's like just full of absolute dog shit. Big lumps are coming out, and water, and you name it, it's in there. So it's going to need a good rinse out, I guess, before I put some nice shiny new oil in it. But I guess I could, I'll just leave that tray under there, I think, the drain. Right, so let's pull this bugger off. I've got to take this off anyway, because I'm probably going to do a new seal in it. Now, and hopefully, there's our PTO shaft. I'll stick that in like that. And that is full of some beautiful slime in there. So I'll clean it out while we're at it. I might get another drip tray underneath there. Right, hopefully you'll be able to see underneath. Look at this dirty piece of crap off. This got a nice clean floor to work on, isn't it? I suppose. Well, at least these ain't rusty because it was full of oil, so. Let's get that washer. Right, I'm just going to give this a little tap, see if I can get it to come off. It is. So next bit to try and get off is this bit here. Now I did give it a clout earlier on and it don't seem to want to move, so I'll get this split pin out and then I'll get some heat on there just see if it will move and then see if I can knock that pin out. If not, I'll have to cut it off and get another one. But such is life, I suppose, isn't it? And then it's a bit loose anyway, that one. I'll probably need to get a new one anyway, with it. Or make a new bush for it at least. Yeah. Anyway, let's get that split pin out. Where's my split pin? Let's get her out of her. See if it wants to come out. It probably won't because nothing else has so far. It's been a bit of a mission in the back of this tractor so far. Come on, behave yourself. Where's my little chisel? Let's get out with that. There we go. Right, now then. Yeah, it's going to be solid in there, isn't it? Because it would be, wouldn't it? Right. Not a sign of movement, so bastard's getting cut off, isn't it? So I'm going to get a little bit brutal with it now. Right, that's 3. I'll cut the rest off later, but I just want to get the top of this this box off now, don't I? So I'm quite excited. Remove all the bolts. It's retained quite a lot of heat from where I've been getting these other bits off, so I might have to put a pair of gloves on when I pick this up, but I'll just rattle all the bolts out. Obviously you don't have to do these ones because they're your seat and they're for the ram. I'll get all the other little sods out. Of them, I count. Right, that's those. Just wipe my hands. I might get a couple of bits of rag to lift this up with because those slimes are still bloody hot. Hopefully we should be able to just pop this off. Oh, we can too, look at that. Actually, they're not that hot anymore, so we should be able to lift this up. I'm just going to get my bench here. Alright, let's chuck that over on the bench. Bit grotty, but we'll give it a bloody good clean up and get rid of all that junk. And there's a pipe on the side there, that must be the hydraulic oil comes up through there into the ram, I guess, from the bottom. So what I do also need to do is go and buy some more degreaser, because the one I've got is water based and it's absolute dog shit. I thought it'd be environmentally friendly, but it is environmentally friendly, it just don't work. So I'm going to go and get some unenvironmentally friendly stuff and use that instead, don't I?